So a very first point that we have to cover to understand what are the important file formats of the ETAP software. Actually the title is some settings, some editing, modifying on all important commands we have to understand for the smart modeling of the structure, for the smart analyzing the structure, and for the designing the structure smartly. So to operate the ETAP software effectively, you should have a good knowledge about the ETAP software in respect of all its basic settings and all its about the basic commands and advanced commands. Is it right or wrong? Yeah. So very first, what are the different types of the file formats? What are different file formats are there in the when you are going to save your model? So there are many. See, when you go to save your model before the analysis or after the analysis, so you will get the many backup files. It has been actually going to save many files in your base folder where you actually want to save your model. So these are the files that you are getting here. Out of that files, some files are very important as per their usage. Okay, so very first file type is what? $et file. $et file. Can you repeat it once? $et file. Exactly. .edb file. edb file. Sometimes you will get in a capital letter edb file. .edb file, and second one is .ebk file. ebk file. $et file, .edb file, and .ebk file. So these three file formats you are actually getting when you are going to save your model. हम लोग अभी पीछे भी इतनी मरतबा देख रहे थे, बिफोर द एनालिसिस आपको क्या कह रहा था? मॉडल को पहले सेव करने के लिए कह रहा था, एंड जैसे ही आप सेव करते हो, सो इन एडिशन टू ऑल अदर डिफरेंट फाइल फॉर्मेट्स, these three important file formats will be saved in your base folder. अभी इसका एप्लीकेशन क्या है? What actually the application? What actually the meaning of discussing these file formats? So suppose there is a two person. One person is using ETAP's 2015 version, and one person is using, let's say, okay, first condition is what? Both the person using the same version of the ETAP software. Hello, you all are with me? Yeah, a person, two persons are there, and both the persons are using the same version of the ETAP software. Let's say they are using the version 2019, both the person. So suppose one person has to send the file to the another person. So if the person is the first person is suppose sending the file edb file. कौन सा ये फाइल आपका? मॉडल फाइल. हेलो, edb file is actually the model file. So अगर first person is suppose sending this file to the another person, so the another person that actually using the same version of the ETAP software can easily or directly open the same model. Is that clear? Yeah. Now suppose a person is there. Okay, so अगर version आपका same है, if the version is same for the both the person, so if you are sending the model file, that's enough to open that file. Okay. But a person is there which is using the 2015 version of the ETAP software, and another person is using, B person is using 2019. Okay. So in that situation, suppose B person has to send the model to this file, this person. So अगर मैं यहाँ पर directly model file भेजता हूँ, so that will not be possible for the A person to directly open that model. That is not possible for directly to be opened by this A person. So in that situation, what you have to send? You have to send $et file. कौन सा फाइल आपको भेजना पड़ेगा? $et file you have to attach to a person A. नाउ अनदर थिंग इज व्हाट, फाइल भेजना पड़ेगा. यस यस एग्जैक्टली. अच्छा ये क्यों? दैट इज द रीजन. सपोज हियर व्हाई, सपोज आई एम द बी पर्सन, suppose I am the B person, I have analyzed high-rise structure. So as you all know that in high-rise structure we have assigned the earthquake loading as per the IS 1893, sorry 1893 2016 revision. Hello. Now a person is there who is using the 2015 version, so the code is 2016, so this code will be available in 2015 version. Exactly, no. So still it is possible to open the 2019 version file in the 2015 with the $80 file, but the problem is that जब आप इसमें ओपन करने जाएंगे so ये आपको सारे रिजल्ट्स बताएगा कि 2019 के जितने भी अपडेशन है that will not be accepted by 2015 version. So at that time you have to say yes for all the intimation, and then finally the model will be open in 2015. But जितने भी आपके modification of 2019 के होंगे advance, that will not be possible to cover by the 2015 version. Is that okay? Yeah. So that's very important. So जब भी and backup file का उतना application नहीं है, but this is a backup file only. So these two files are very important. So जब भी आपको किसी को फाइल अटैच करना है तो आप क्या करेंगे? What you have to do? Both the file, attach both the file. Got it? Yeah, attach both the file. We don't know the B person is using what which version actually. Okay, if you know it's good. If you don't know, every time attach all these file, all these three files, and if you miss this file, no problem. But these two files should be there. $80 file and ADB file. This is the model file and this is your $80 file. Okay, so just go back and let me show you how this file looks. So one file, see $80 file, are you getting here? Here it is written $80. Is it okay? Yeah, this is the ADB file as by the color of the icon of the ETAP software. So the model file. This is the model file and this is $80 file and this is the backup file. Is that okay? Hello. So this is the first. कुछ डाउट है इसमें? Have you got it? No. वही रिजल्ट पहले ही बोला, जितने भी एडवांस रिजल्ट होंगे दैट इज नॉट एज पर दी 2015. ओके, सो सारे के सारे रिजल्ट आपके डिस्कार्टेड हो जाएंगे. बात समझ में आई आपको? वही मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया कि आपने रिजल्ट असाइन लोड किया है एज पर दी IS 1893. एक मैंने एग्जांपल दिया, ऐसे बहुत सारे जितने भी एडवांसमेंट आपके 2019 के होंगे और आप अगर इंपोर्ट करने जा रहे हो 2015 में तो क्या होगा आपका, जो सारे रिजल्ट जो है वो डिस्कार्ड हो जाएंगे. ओके, यस. सो वहां पे आपको फिर सारी चीजें फिर से करके लेना पड़ेगा. इज दैट ओके? सो गो बैक. रिमूवल और अपीयरेंस ऑफ द बैकग्राउंड ग्रिड्स ऑफ ETAP सॉफ्टवेयर. सो लेट्स चेक. सपोज दिस बिल्डिंग इज देयर and just right click over that, show all objects. So this building, high rise building is there. Removal and appearance of the background grid. So removal or appearance of background grids. So on the background side as similar to that of your AutoCAD, यहाँ पर आपको small grids नजर आएंगे, background grids. Okay, horizon that we are actually calling in the term of the ETAP software. So go to set display option here, or in case of view, here you will get set display option. Just click over set display option and horizon is there. Check this box and say apply. Background में आपको grids दिख रहे हैं. Hello. So this grid has some application. I will explain it later. Okay, so if you want to keep this in view, so check this option, check this box. If you want to remove this, just say apply, so that will not be in view. Then again click on horizon, say apply, so that will be in view. Is that okay? Okay, so this is the first. Now say apply. We don't want to see, just go back. to your commands. Removal or appearance of the plan grids that I have shown many times. So just right click over the window and just click over set grid system visibility. Just click over this, so all the grid lines will be appearing here. If you don't want to see, just right click on the window and just click over set grid system visibility. So this will be removed. Is that okay? This is the first way, and the another way is what? Go to edit and here, go to view and here set grid system visibility. Just click over that, so the grid will be appearing. Go to view and just click over again, so the grids will be disappear. So these two methods are there. Using that method, these methods, you can make the appearance of the plan grids and you can remove the plan grids. Okay, so this is the second. Now third, removal or appearance of the plan grids that we have completed. How to see the dimension of any line or length between the 2 points. So suppose if you want to see the dimension of this point and this point, is it known to you? Hello, ये पॉइंट के बीच में और ये पॉइंट के बीच में कितना डिस्टेंस है? इज इट नोन टू यू? हेलो, सो इफ यू वांट टू सी द डायमेंशन ऑफ दिस 2 पॉइंट, distance between these 2 points, so how to do this? Go to draw dimension line. Just close this window and from this point, start point, freely move to the next point. And if you want to draw this permanent dimension line, then click over this point. And if you want to see only the dimension, so what you are getting? Hello, 8.91 मीटर. सो यहाँ पर आपको क्या करना है? जस्ट राइट क्लिक ऑन योर माउस सो दैट योर वर्क इज डन and you don't want to draw the dimension line. But if you want to draw the dimension line also permanently, then go to draw and go to draw dimension line. Just close this. I want to fix this dimension line, so from first point to the next point and take as per your requirement and just click over that. So ये permanent line आपका यहाँ पर available हो जाएगा. That will be 8.91. Is it okay? Yeah. And if you want to remove this dimension line, if you don't want to see this dimension line, then just click over the set display option and click on dimension line. Uncheck this dimension line box and say apply, so that dimension line will be disappeared. And if you want to see, just click over that and say apply. Is that okay? Hello. So in this way you can see the dimension or distance between any 2 points. So this is one command and one option is there that is very important for you to know. Appearance and removal of the global axis. This I also have shown. Just go back and just close this and go to 3D view. See, this is the global axis that actually available here. So if you want to see this global axis, let it be. And if you don't want to see this in view, just go to view and click on show axis. Just click over that, so this will be removed. If you want to see in view, just click over view, show axis. This will be available. Then go to view, then click show axis, that will be removed. So by the same option, you can take it on view, you can remove it from the view. Is that okay? Okay, then go back to important commands. Graphic background setting, very important. Graphic background setting. Go back to the tabs and go to option. And here graphic colors. Graphic colors and display. Just go to display. आपको display में क्या रखना है? So this is the by default setting given by the tab software. If you want to work with the black background color in black theme, so just click over this and just say black background, and accordingly all the structural elements color is going to change. See, with the first option white background, for the column color what you are getting here, just close this, go to plan, add any. So these all are the columns. So for the white background setting, what the color you are getting for the column? Blue. And what for the shear wall? Red. Okay. And what for the slabs? Gray. Okay. So go to option and go to graphic colors, go to display, and see, column color is blue, beam color is blue, your floor means your slab is gray, your wall is red. So as per the ETABS has suggested the suitable color for the for the white background. For the white background, what color will be suitable for all the different structural element will be first suggested by the ETABS. So these are by default colors given by the ETABS with the white background. And if you want to work with the black background, so default suitable color of the each individual structural element has suggested and has selected by the ETABS software. Just say OK. Is it visible? So in this way you can change. If you want to work with the black, some person they like to work with the black theme. Some person they like to work with the white background theme. Is that okay? So it depends on you what actually you want. So go to display, go to option, and go to graphic colors, go to display, and other two options are there, blue scale and gray scale. Okay, blue scale, say okay. So this will be changed to blue scale. That is actually not has much application. Then go to option, go to graphic color, and the last theme is what? Gray scale. So this as per the print out color is there actually. Okay, so these are another option. Go to option. What you would like to work with? Hello, either white or black? White. Okay, so with the white. Okay, and if you want to see the result, if you are taking the print of this model, okay, if you actually want to take the print of this model with the black and white printer, so what color for the different structure element will be there, that is actually given by the ETABS software. आपका कॉलम आपको ब्लैक दिखेगा, आपका बीम आपको ब्लैक दिखेगा, लाइक दिस आउटपुट विल बी देयर. और अगर आपका प्रिंटर कलर है और आप प्रिंट लेते हो तो आपको ऐसा मिलेगा. हेलो, यू आर विथ मी. And the transparency is there for the column, beam. You can adjust your transparency if you want to see the more dark, if you want to see the light, that depends on this. So I am not interested to change all this setting, let it be by default, and screen will be your back. Yes, definitely. Yes, you can change. Suppose I want to change the color of the column by red. Say okay. Now say okay. Is it okay? So all things is in your hand. You can change all these things. Okay. So this is done. Now, okay, just go to option and go to graphic color, go to display and reset default. Say okay. Now it's done. Just go back. Important. Graphic background settings done. Detailed explanation about select, deselect, previous selection operation. Very important. Hello, you all are with me? Yeah. Okay. So we have to see select, deselect and previous selection operation. Just go to select, deselect and previous selection. So a very interesting discussion we are going to done. So first I don't want to see the dimension line. Say apply. This is done. Okay. Now very first thing, I want to select entire model in once. I want to select entire model in once. So just click over this all. Hello. Just click over this all, so that all the structural elements, not only the column, not only the beams, not only the shear wall, all the structural elements will be selected. Hello, is it okay? If you want to clear all the selection, just click on clear. Is that okay? Yeah, it's done. Now we will discuss about the previous selection. So if you want to reselect the last selection, so just click over previous selection. So आप हमने पूरा मॉडल सिलेक्ट किया था, so that पूरा मॉडल आपका सिलेक्ट हो गया. Is that okay? Clear this. द आपको मेन टॉप मेन मेन्यू बार से भी ये ऑप्शन मिलेगा. गो टू सिलेक्ट एंड जस्ट क्लिक ओवर go to select, then all, so that all the members will be selected. Then go to select and just clear this, so all the things will be cleared. It's done. So in this way you can select all the members of your complete model in once by just clicking over the all, so that all the things will be selected. If you want to clear all the selections, just clear the आपने जितनी भी चीजें select की है, if you want to clear that all, just click clear, so that आपका selection हट जाएगा. Okay, and if you want to go, suppose मैंने यहाँ पे एक beam select किया, ये एक beam select किया, ये beam. So how many beams I have selected? 3 beams. So make sure that आप जब भी selection कर रहे हो, your concentration should be at the bottom left side. Should be at the bottom left side. That should be what? 3 frames is in selection. By mistake क्या होता है? Suppose I want to select, my intention is to select 3 beams, but after the selection, what I am getting, the result here, suppose 5. My intention is to select 3, and after the performing the 3 selection, what I am getting? 5. So is it right or wrong? Wrong. So something is wrong is there, and you have to find that wrong thing. Okay, but here important is that you have to concentrate on left bottom side, so that all the selection as per your requirement. Okay, how the wrong thing will be there, that we will discuss later. So this is done. So see, just clear all the selection. Now my last selection is what? These 3 beams. So just click over previous selection. So just last selection was what? 3 frames that will be selected again. Is that clear? Hello? Can you proceed now? Yeah. So this is about the selection. Okay. There are many options of making this selection. Just clear this all. Go to plan and go to 17th floor. Okay. Now here what actually I want to do, I want to select all the slabs of the 17th floor. Hello, I want to select all the slabs of the 17th floor. Hello. So how to do this? Just click over this one slab, then click over this slab, then click over this slab, then click over this slab, this, then this, then this, then this, then. So 12 shells are there. Slab is actually the shell. Okay, area element. So 12 slabs are in selection. Is it correct? Hello. कर सकते हो? अच्छा, मुझको I need to select all the floor slabs. 26 floors are there. अब मुझको सारे slabs को select करना है. So it is hectic job or is it easy job? Hello. It is not a time saving job and it's not time saving option. आपको हर फ्लोर पर जाकर एक एक को सिलेक्ट करना है. हेलो. So there should be some option. All is okay. Go to select. Go to select. ये कह रहे हो आप? All. So all मैं करूँगा तो मेरा सारे सिलेक्ट हो गए. आपके कॉलम भी सिलेक्ट हो गए, ज्वाइंट भी सिलेक्ट हो गए, शेयर वॉल भी सिलेक्ट हो गए. Everything is in selection. That is actually required. Only I have to select the slabs. Yeah. Go to select. Go to select. I want to select all the floor slab. So go to select. Go to object type. All the objects, all the types of the members will be available here. And just click over floors. Just click over the floors and say select. So that all the slabs from base to top will be selected. So 362 shells are there. So in this way you can select all the floor slabs, all the slabs of the building. how to do this? Just okay, stop, let me explain all the things. Okay, then go to select, go to object type. Okay, just click over the floors and then select, so that all the slabs of your building will be selected. Suppose I just want to select, just click over the clear, so that all the selection will be deselected. Now I just want to select all the columns of the building. So just go to select, go to object type, and the object type is column. Select this column and say select, so that all the columns is in selection. Now next thing, what I actually want, I just want to see only the columns in view. I don't want to see the slabs. I don't want to see the shear wall. Okay, I just want to see only the columns, complete columns from top to bottom. So पहले क्या करना होगा मुझको, पहले कॉलम को सिलेक्ट करना होगा. Then go to select, go to object type and just click over the columns and then say select, so that all the columns will be selected. And now right click on the window and just say set grid system visibility, sorry, show selected objects only. Just click over this, so that all the columns will be in view only. All the columns will be in view only. Now I just want to select all the slabs, and I want to see only the slabs of the building, not the columns, not the beams, not the shear wall. So first right click on the window and show all object, so that all the things will be there. And then go to select, go to object type and select floors. Just click over select, so that all the slabs will be selected. Just right click on the window and show selected object only, so that all the slabs will be available here only. Okay, now I just want to select all the shear walls, and also I want to see only the shear walls. So just right click on the window and say all objects, so that all the objects will be there. Go to select, go to object type and go to walls. Just click on walls and then say select. Okay, and just right click on the window and show selected objects only. So only the selected shear walls will be appearing here. Is that okay? So in this way you can make the selection as per your requirement. Hello, you all are with me? Yeah. Now next, my question to you all, that I want to select the slabs of 5th floor, 5th floor, 10th floor and 15th floor. I want to select slabs of 5th floor, 10th floor and 15th floor. How I can do? Just right click on the window, show all object. Okay, my question is what? Individually. That is also a hectic job. That will require, yeah, it is a small structure. Suppose the structure is very big, 4 or 5 times this project. So ये आपका time effective है job. I want to select the slabs of your 5th, 10th and 15th, or let's say 20. Okay, for 4 slabs I have to select. So how I can do? So you can do easily. First, just follow me. Just go to select, and stories. Okay. Before of that, just go to select object type. Object will be floors. Say select. So अभी यहाँ पर क्या हुआ आपका? All the slabs of your building is in selection. Is it required? No. Then go to select. One option is there, deselect. Just go to deselect and then go to stories. So I don't want the selection from basement to 4th. Just click over deselect आई सी यहाँ पे आपका सिलेक्शन हट गया, दिख रहा है यहाँ पर, इज इट विजिबल? देयर इज नो सिलेक्शन फ्रॉम बेसमेंट टू दिस लेवल, फिफ्थ. Now from 6 to 9 I don't want selection. See, the selection will be removed. Deselect. So this is done. Now 11 to 14 deselect. So that will be not in selection. Now 15 to 19 deselect. And from 21 to rest deselect. Now just right click on the window and just say show selected objects. दिख रहा है आपको? 5th, 10th, 15th and 20th. Hello. So in this way you can select the as per your requirement, all the things as per your requirement. So this is done. Yeah. Now suppose what next? Just right click on the window and say show all objects, so that all the things will be in view. Okay, then go to display. Okay, next thing what actually we want. Okay, I want to select all the things, means beams, columns, shear walls and slabs for the 10th, sorry let's say 5th, 10th, 15th and 20th फ्लोर. सारी चीजें मुझको सिलेक्ट करना है, बीम्स, कॉलम, शेयर वॉल्स एंड स्लैब्स, ऑल द थिंग्स फॉर ओनली योर स्टोरी 5th, 10th, 15th and 20th. So how to do this? Just go to select, go to stories, and I just want to make the selection for your 15th story. Just press the control on your keyboard, 10, move up, press the control and then click over 15, press control and then on 20th say select, so that requires floors will be in selection. Now just right click on the window and show selected object. दिख रहा है आपको? हेलो, हम लोगों ने अभी सिलेक्शन मेंबर से और एलिमेंट से नहीं किया, ऑब्जेक्ट से नहीं किया. Here we have selected the things based on the stories. So all the things available to that story will be appearing here. Is it okay? Yeah. So this is the another way of making the selection. Just right click on window, show all object. Okay. See, just click on previous selection. So last selection will be in view. Then right click on the window and show selected object, so that will be there. Just right click on window, show all objects. Now previous selection, just click over previous selection, the things will be in selection. Now one option is there in select. What is this? Inward selection. Hello. Inward selection, what it means? See what will happen, the things which is in selection will be deselected and rest of other things will be selected. हेलो, क्या कहा मैंने? जो चीजें आपके सिलेक्शन में है वो चीजें हट जाएगी और रिमेनिंग जितनी भी चीजें हैं दैट विल बी इन सिलेक्शन. तो जस्ट क्लिक ऑन इनवर्ड सिलेक्शन, जस्ट राइट क्लिक ऑन विंडो, शो सिलेक्टेड ऑब्जेक्ट. दिख रहा है आपको? So that is the application of the inward selection. Just right click on window, show all objects. One more thing, just go to previous selection. Okay, all the things in selection, just clear all. Go to select, object type and columns, select. Can we wait for 2 minutes? So just come back to our discussion. So what we are discussing? Yeah, exactly, good. So yeah, inward selection. Okay, so what next thing I would like to show? Okay, one more thing is there. Okay, so just go to select, object type and floors. Select floors. So all the floors of your building, all the slabs of your building actually is in selection. Now next thing is what? See, many times I have done this step. Just right click over this and show selected objects. Is it okay? So that object will be in view only. All other objects will be not in view. That is not deleted. That will not be in view actually. And second option is what? Hide selected object. So what will happen? The selection will be is going to hide, and remaining thing will be there. Hide selected objects. Just click this. So the slabs will be removed, and only frames and shear walls and beams will be there. Is it okay? Then go to select, go to object type, go to shear walls. Just click over this and just right click on window, hide selected object, so that all the shear walls will be not in view. That is in there in the structure, but actually not in view. Is that clear? Yeah, just right click on window and show all objects, so that all the things will be there. Okay, now what thing is remaining in the select section? So we have covered select. Yeah, in the selector you can also make the selection based on the section property, based on the material property. All these things we'll discuss in detail later. Material property, section property, slab sections, that all things we'll discuss. But suppose I had defined many section sizes of your column. One column is, let's say, 1000 by 1000. One section size of your column is, suppose 1000 by 500. One section size is, suppose here that is actually defined 900 by 350, 900 by 750. So these all are the section sizes of your column. So suppose if you want to select all the columns in your model whose section size is what? 1000 by 1000. Hello. My intention is what? I want to select all the columns of your model having the section size of column as 1000 by 1000. So how to do this? Go to select, properties, go to frame section. What I told you, there are two types of the sections. What are those? Hello. Frame and shell. Or for our understanding, we can say line element or area element. Okay. So frame elements means your beams and column. So as I want to select the column, so go to frame section, and the section size what? 1000 by 1000. Column 1000 by 1000. Check this option and just click or select, so that all the columns whose section size is 1000 by 1000 is in selection. Just right click on window, show selected objects. Is it okay? So only 4 columns are there whose section size is what? 1000 by 1000. Is it clear? So in this way you can make this selection as per your requirement. You can remove the selection, you can keep the member or section in view. All the things you can do with the select, deselect and previous selection, invert selection, show selected object, hide selected object. All these things we have covered. Is that clear? You all are agreed? Yeah, just go back to your model again and its important commands. Okay, so we have discussed about this select, deselect and previous. कोई चीजें बाकी होगी तो वो आगे भी आ जाएगी. Okay, now next explanation about the commands of editing or correcting existing model. So as we have discussed that before the analysis we need to perform the checks for your modeling correction. क्या होता है, आपको हर स्टेप से पहले कुछ सेटिंग्स है, फिर वो स्टेप परफॉर्म करना है, then you have to go to check that step. Let's start to understand. Suppose we have to model a structure. So before the modeling, what we have to do? We have to define the material property, we have to define the section property, everything we have to define. We have to set something before the step. Then you have to perform the step, and then you have to go for the checking of that step. Are you getting my point? Hello? Yeah. So, similarly for the analysis. So before the analysis some setting is there. You have to decide the method of analysis, you have to define the load patterns, you have to define the load combinations. Everything is before the analysis. Then you have to perform the analysis, then you have to check whether the analysis is correct or right or wrong. हम लोग आगे सारी चीज़ें देखेंगे, बट मैं एक यहाँ पर आपको क्या बता रहा हूँ कि हर स्टेप से पहले आपको कुछ सेटिंग करना है, देन आपको स्टेप परफॉर्म करना है, देन यू हैव टू गो टू चेक दैट स्टेप. You all are okay? Hello? Yeah. So after the checking of model, you will get some errors. आगे आएगा एरर तो हम लोग वो भी देखेंगे. So क्या होता है? That errors we have to rectify. We have to correct our model for all the errors. So उसके लिए हम लोगों को ये सारे ऑप्शंस लगते हैं जो अभी हम लोग डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं. Align joints, frames and edges. Move joints, frames and shells. Okay, just go back to ETABS and just click or right click on the window, show all objects. Show all objects. All the things will be in view. So suppose a frame beam is there, like another beam is there. Okay, first my beam should be like this, that all should be in line. But while modeling, what we did the mistake, suppose there is a slightly change, what the beams are like this, beams are like this. This we are going to see on a large scale. आपको एक्चुअल में आपने इतना बड़ा मिस्टेक तो आप नहीं करेंगे, बट दिस वी आर लुकिंग इन द लार्ज स्केल. सो ये आपका क्या है, स्लाइटली आपने बाय मिस्टेक क्या कर दिया, यहाँ से मॉडल कर दिया. दैट इज इन लाइन, इट इज इन लाइन नो. और इसी को हम लोग लार्ज स्केल पे देख रहे हैं, तो हम लोगों का एरर इस तरीके से है. सो वी एक्चुअली वांट दिस ऑल थ्री बीम्स इन द सेम लाइन. हेलो. So how to correct this error? So let's check. Take one beam. Just close this. Okay, it should be beam. Just close this from this point. Okay, we are actually in 3D view. Go to plan, in plan view. Now close this. Now from this point to this, and next from this point to this, and from this point to this point. Hello. So we have to keep these all three lines in the same level or along the same alignment. So how to do this? First select the frame, select the frame, select the frame, and all the joints also, all the joints. So the frame should be selected and the joint should be selected. Okay, now what next thing we have to do, we have to align this frame in the same line. So first find your correct ordinate. Okay, so I have to align this complete frame about this joint. So we need to find the ordinate of this joint. This joint is actually correct orientation, correct alignment. Okay, so find, so the ordinate, how you will get the ordinate? So that is actually available here. When you take your cursor to the required point, what you are getting? X is 15.83, Y is what? 22.11, and Z is what? 72.85. So what actually we have to see, we have to align about what? Either about Y or about X. About what we have to align? So as the line is along the X direction, so we need to see the ordinate about the Y. So it is 22.11. Yeah, so go to editor, as it is edit work, go to editor. In edit section you will get align joints, frames and edges. Just click over this and I have to align about the y ordinate. Just put the value, how much it was? 22.11. Put the 22.11. Now say apply. Is it done? So in this way, you can keep the all beams in the same alignment. Just go back. Suppose the beam is like this. From this point to this. Yeah, from this point to this. Okay, one more thing. Suppose this beam is like this, cross. Okay, and this is like this. So I just want to keep all this line vertical line and along the same alignment. Suppose this point is my correct point. So what is the ordinate? So this will be about x or about y? X. So ordinate is what? About x, 38.2. So just first select all the things, beams and also the joints. Then about x, what is this? This is actually 38.2. Put the value as 38.2. Now say apply. Is it okay? Hello. So in this way you can align your frame or your joints. So this is the first option. You can align about the x, about y, about z also. Okay. Now align the joint to nearest frame. That is also the same thing that we will discuss. One more thing. Okay. Now suppose one frame is there like this. Sorry. One frame is there like this. Another frame is there like this. One frame is there like this. Okay, one frame is there. So after the modeling, what I realized that this beam actually I have to extend till this line, till this frame. Hello, you all are with me? So how I can do? So first select the frame, then select the frame which you want to extend. किस फ्रेम तक के आपको एक्सटेंड करना है और किस फ्रेम को आपको एक्सटेंड करना है. बोथ द थिंग्स शुड बी सिलेक्टेड एंड जस्ट चेक दिस ऑप्शन एक्सटेंड फ्रेम. हेलो, जस्ट से अप्लाई. नो, objects were found not aligned. Why? What is actually the reason? So the thing is that first select the frame. My voice is clear or it is yeah. So first select the frame up to which you want to extend and then select the frame which you want to extend. Now for the ETABS, the problem is that ETABS is getting the trouble to find from which point you want to extend. Two joint is there, this joint and this joint, and the ETABS also don't know either this frame has to extend or this frame has to extend. Are you getting my point? Yeah. So you have to define the joint also. From this joint we want to extend to this point. Now say apply. It is done. Suppose you want to trim all these beams up to this frame. So I just want to trim all this frame up to this frame. Just click over trim and say apply. Why? What is the problem? Again we need to select the joint. So frame and select the frame which you want to trim and also the joints from which you want to trim. Now say apply. This is done. Hello. So in this way you can align the frames and joints. You can trim the frames and elements. Is that okay? Hello. Yeah. Then go back. So move joint, frames and shell. Just go back to ETABS and I just want to keep this beam at this point. I just want to keep this beam to this point. So how to do this? Go to edit and there you will find move joint, frames and shell. Just click on this point and option is there. I want to shift this beam by 5 meter on left side. So just put -5. Say apply. Is it moved? Now I just want to move it by 5 meter on right side. So just say apply. First you need to select the frame. Select the frame, say apply. It is done. If you want to keep it on upside, so just put it 0 and just put it as 5 meter again. So it will be moved upside. First select the frame, say apply. Is it okay? Hello. If you want to keep it back, just put -5. Now say apply. Okay, I have now selected the frame. First select the frame. Now say apply. This is done. Hello. Yeah. And if you want to keep it just put same port dimension -5, say apply. Sorry, put select the frame, say apply. Is it okay? I want to keep this beam till this point and I don't know the distance. So how to do this? Pick 2 points. Pick 2 point option from this point to this point. So you don't need to put the value. Just click over this point, say apply. Is it okay? I want to keep this shell this point. Just pick 2 points from this point to this point. Say apply. Is it okay? I want to take this slab. Pick 2 points from this point to this point. Say apply. Is it okay? So this is the command for shifting of your beams, columns, shear wall, everything you can shift, you can move from this option. Is that clear? Hello. So this is about of editing the frames, editing the shell. Okay. Now select all this, and if you want to delete something, go to edit and edit section, you will get delete. Just click over this, so these things will be deleted. Is that okay? Now then, so this is done. We have completed alignment of joint, frame and edges, move joints, frames and shell. Importance of one story, all story and similar story. Suppose if you want to add any story above the existing story, so how to add story? Go to edit stories, and see 15 stories are there. So I need to add 5 story above this 15. Total story I just want 20 story. So go to modify story data and just right click on this window. Just right click on this side and here add stories. Add story. Keep existing story height with this option. Height story. Height of the story. Each individual story I just want 3 meter height. Number of added story that I want 5, and addition I want above the 15th story, and say okay. यहाँ पर आपको कितना मिला? हेलो 20. Now say okay. Now say okay. Accordingly, your model, your grid lines will be modified. Is that okay? So what next thing we have to do? We have to understand about importance of one story, all story and similar story. Okay. So just go back to it as and just view plan, see the plan view and simultaneously 3D view. So here I just want to model the beams at the top floor only, at the 20th floor. So a quick draw option is there. I will discuss all these things later. So quick draw beams, see quick draw beams. So just click over that and close this and drag from left to right. So the beam will be drawn over all the grid lines. Hello. जहाँ जहाँ आपको ग्रिड लाइंस दिखेंगे वहां पर बीम ड्रॉ हो जाएगा. हेलो. This is the method of quick draw of beams over the grid line. So you just have to drag from left to right and cover the grid line for which you want to model the beam. So just click here. आपका बीम कहाँ पर मॉडल हुआ? Only on top floor. Okay. See again. if you want to see the extruded view, more realistic view, so just click here, extruded view. Just click so that that will be more realistic view will be there, 3D view, solid view will be there. Okay, we will discuss about this later in detail. Okay, so I have model only at the top floor, 20th floor. Why it is done? Just come down in plan view. See, when you click on the window, so this window will be active. See, the dark color is there. When you click here, so this window will be active. When I am clicking here, so this window will be active. When I am clicking here, so this window will be active, and all the operation will be done for this window, for this view. When I am clicking here, so all the operation will be done for this view. Hello, you are with me? Yeah. So next is, yeah, so what next I have to do, just go to, see, come down. If you want to move over the height, so it is the option to move up, and it is the option to move down. So I am at 20th floor, so come down. So this is 19, come down. This is 18, come down. This is the 17. So this option is there. Suppose the building is 100 floor is there. Hello, 100 floor is there, and I am at the 99th floor. I am at the 99th floor, and I want to come at the second floor. So can I go with this option? It is a quick job. Yeah. So what option is there to come at the second floor? Sorry. No. See, option is there, plan. See, once you click on plan, so all these floors will be there, and you can land at any floor. So from suppose you are at suppose 100th floor, just come to second floor, say apply. So you are at the second floor. That is actually written here, plan view, story, at which story you are, and the height from the ground, the story, Z direction. Is it okay? So the best option is what? Go with the plan option, and you can land, and you can go at any floor. Let's say 16. So you will be directly from 2 to 16 floor. Is that okay? Yeah. Suppose 100 floor is there, and you are at 80 floor, 80th floor, and you want to come at 79th floor. So go to plan, and then find suppose these are 200 floor, and these are 190 floor. Okay, let's check. I am at 20th floor, and I have to come at the 19th floor. So 20 to 19, then say apply. So it is the best way, or is directly this way. From 22, just click on down. So you are at 19th floor. Which one is okay? Direct one. Okay, so that is based on the situation. How you got it? Yeah. So based on application, based on the situation, you have to work with. For every step, many option is there, but you have to find the most convenience and most time saving way of doing the thing. Is that clear? Yeah. So what next thing we are discussing? Okay, so I am at the 19th. Okay, go to plan and come at the 10th floor. Okay, and go to beam. Okay, go with the quick draw beam option. Just close this and drag from left to right. Okay, so the modeling for the beam has been done only for the 10th floor, but actually I want the modeling for all the beams, sorry, for all the floors. मैं क्या चाहता हूँ, हर फ्लोर पे मेरा मॉडल डन बीम ड्रॉ हो जाए, मॉडल हो जाए. So then how I can do? Yes, so the option is there. Just click on all story option, just and then okay, but first undo all these steps. Make sure that all story options should be there. Now being at any floor, just drag from left to right so that the beams will be modeled for all the floors. Is that okay? Yeah, good. Now if you want to model, if you want to model the column, so for all the story, just click on the column, quick draw column, just close this. Now drag from left to right, so all the at all the intersection point of your grid lines, the column is actually going to model there. Just click there so that the column will be modeled from base to top. Is it okay? And as you can see, ETABS will by default give the support condition at the base. Is it visible? Hello. So the support is there. So in this way you can work with the one story and all story option. So if you want to perform the step for all the story, so make sure that all story options should be selected. If you want to work only for the one story, so one story option should be selected. See, it is very powerful, very helpful, and sometimes it will be very problematic also. आपका क्या होता है, कभी आप ध्यान नहीं देते हो. I need to suppose, just for example, go to plan and add a new window. If you want to add any window, just click here and just click on add a new window. So 3D window. Suppose I want to delete only, go to plan, go to 15th floor. I want to delete only, sorry, this is the 3D view. I'm here and I just want to delete, go to plan at the 15th floor. Okay, I want to delete this beam only this beam at the 15th floor. Then go to edit and just click delete. So what happened? This beams of all the floor actually deleted. Why? Because I have selected the all story. So यहाँ पर आपका mistake होता है. Okay, hello. कभी कभार प्रॉब्लम क्या होता है, you are working with the all story option and the point the step is come to assign the support at the base. So go to plan and go to base. So I am at the base and I have to assign this support to the base. So I am dragging from left to right. अगर आपने ध्यान नहीं दिया तो क्या हुआ यहाँ पर, हेलो, all floors joints actually has been selected. Which is required? Only the base. So that's the mistake, and if you are not taking care of this, you will assign the support to all the joints and your result will be completely wrong. So make sure that all story options should be your story should be selected as per your requirement. So here it should be one story, clear all the selection, then drag from left to right and only the 16 joints will be selected. Is that clear? Okay, so this is all about one story and all story. Now what is actually the application of similar story? That actually we have to understand. Okay, so just go back and go to editor, go to edit stories and go to modify story, put add stories, keep existing stories, put story at 3. I want to add 10 more stories. Above the 15, addition should be above the 15th story. So okay, from 15 to 10 that will become 25. Okay, 25. Now say okay, okay. Is it okay? Hello? Yeah, so what actually I need to do, yeah, select all and delete all. So all the things will be deleted, only the grid is there. and what actually I want to, what I have to do, yeah, we have to understand similar stories. So suppose in a building, uh, uh, did you know about the typical story concept? What does mean by the typical story? Plan is same. Yes, plan is same. A typical story means what? Suppose, just for example, all the architectural arrangement of two different floors are same. At that time, we can call it as typical story. Hello. At that time, we are calling it as typical. Suppose a 5-floor building is there. Suppose the first floor, the second floor, just for example, this is the third floor, this is the fourth floor, the fifth floor, and okay, this fifth floor. At this floor, the arrangement is like this. At this floor, the arrangement is like this. At this floor, arrangement is like this. And at the 14th floor, the arrangement is like this. And at this floor, the arrangement is like this. So here is bathroom. Just for example, bathroom. This is the WC, and this is the bedroom. Just for example, bedroom. Either bathroom, WC, bedroom, bathroom, WC, bedroom, and here bathroom, WC, bedroom, here bedroom, and here bedroom. Okay. So your first, second, and third. Hello. These all stories are similar to each other, so that as per the architectural planning, okay, so we are going to call these slabs are typical stories and typical floors, and these two floors are not typical, are different. Hello. Yeah. So suppose a building is there which is of 100 floor, a building is there which is of 100 floor, and out of that 100 floor, 25 floors are of actually typical floor. Hello. 25 floors are typical floor. So जब मैं मॉडलिंग करने जाऊंगा, so हर फ्लोर पर जाकर मुझको ये मॉडलिंग करना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पर बीम, देन फिर ऐसे बीम, फिर यहाँ पर बीम, फिर यहाँ पर कॉलम है, फिर यहाँ पर कॉलम है. So it is time consuming. Hello. Then assignment of the loading to all the beams, because here the loading will be different. Here loading will be different. Here loading will be different. But for these typical floors, the loading for this case, loading for here, loading for here will be same or different? Same. So there should be some option to overcome this problem, to assign or to do the same thing again and again. Is it right or wrong? Okay, are you getting my point? Yeah. So that is the option ATAB has given similar story. So how to use this similar story concept and option? Let's come back, go to ATABs, and just clear this all. And okay, we are working with this example. Okay. So first, suppose in my building, 5th story, 10th story, and 15th story and 20th story are similar, are typical to each other. Hello. Okay. So first you have to define the similar stories. आपको डिफाइन करना पड़ेगा पहले कि आपके स्टोरीज कौन कौन से सिमिलर है. सो go to editor, go to edit stories, and go to modify story data, and here you have to define कौन कौन से स्टोरी आपका सिमिलर है. हेलो. 5, 10, 15 and 20. So out of these 4 story, you have to define one story as master story. See, first make it no, make it no, make it no. Okay, your fifth story is what? Master story. This is the master story. And your 10th story is similar to what? Fifth story. Yeah. Your 15th story is similar to fifth story. Your 20th story is similar to fifth story. Is that clear? Hello. So one story will be master. One story will be master, and other story you have to make similar to that of first story, master story. Is that okay? Now, whatever the thing I am going to perform at this fifth story, that will be executed at the 15th, 10th and 20th story. Is that clear? Now, try to understand. If I am going to perform the step, if I am going to perform this step at the similar story, suppose at 15th story, so that should be executed at 5th or 10th or 20 or not? That should be executed at 5th, 10th or 20th or not? अगर मैं 15 पर परफॉर्म करता हूँ तो सारे सिमिलर पर होना चाहिए कि नहीं? एग्जैक्टली होना चाहिए. सो इट इज नॉट कंपल्सरी that you have to perform, you have to work only on master story. You can work on the similar story also. Is that clear? Yeah. Now say okay. Now say okay. Now we have to get the benefit of similar stories. You first have to define the story as master and then similar, and then just come to master or similar story. Suppose I am at fifth story. Now being at similar story option, just go to quick draw beam, just close this. Now drag from left to right. See, okay, before of that, okay, just wait. Sorry, go to plan, go to fifth story, say apply, and it should be 3D view. Okay, so I have to execute, I have to model at with the similar story option, and in once all the 4 stories. So beams, with draw beam, just close this, drag from left to right, and let's check. So modeling has been done for the 20, for the 15, for the 10 and for the 5th. Is that okay? Good question. Okay, let's check. Go back to ETABS. Okay, sorry. So this is the one thing. Now my let's check 6th floor, 11th floor, 21st floor. Okay, 21st is not there. Let's say 17th floor and 19th floor are similar to each other. Hello. Now 6, 11, 17 and 19. So you can go do this. Go to editor, go to edit stories, go to edit stories. Now here, when I am clicking here to make similar, what option you are getting? Similar to 5, because there is no any other master story. Am I right or wrong? Yeah. Now what I told, 6, 11, 17 and 19. Okay, so make any one of these as master. So I would like to make master story as what? 6. Make it as master. Yes. Okay. Now if it is master, it will be similar to anyone. Hello. If it is master, so it will be similar to anyone. No, it will be master, so there will be. Okay, is that okay? Now 11, when you click on to make it similar to, just write 2 option will be there, either master similar to what? 5th or similar to 6th. What is it? Story 6. Okay. Now 17, go back for the 17. That is 17, so similar to 6. Now for 19, it is similar to 6. Is that okay? Now say okay. Now say okay. So being with similar story, go to plan at the 6th story, say apply. Now here I want to model columns only. Just go to column, just close this, drag from left to right with the similar. So execution will be done for the 6, 11, 17 and 19. Is it okay? This is 19, this is 17, this is the 6th and sorry, this is the 6th and this is the 11th and this is 6th. Is that okay? Yeah. So in this way you can make many number of master story, you can many similar stories also. Is that clear to all? So this is done for the understanding of master story, similar story and all story option. Just go back to ETABS again. Importance of one story, all story and similar story. Now commands of editing existing model for dividing the beam, slabs and joining the beam, slabs respectively. Okay, just go back. Yeah. First, suppose the beam is there. Suppose these two. Suppose I just want to break this beam. We have discussed this in the truss practice. Am I right? So we have to break these two beam at in two parts. So at this joint. So first select the frame, then select the joint, then go to edit, go to edit frames and just click over divide frames and break at intersection with selected frames and joints. Go with the second option, say apply. This is done. Hello. This is the one frame, this is the another frame. Is that clear? I want to break this frame into two parts. So divide into two parts, say apply. So this will be divided into two parts, one half part, one half part. Is that clear? Okay. So in this way you can divide the frame. You can divide the frame. Now I want to add these two frames. So first select both the frames and then the joint. Frame and then joint. Then go to edit. Then go to edit frame. Then click over join frame. Just click over this. So the frame will be joined. Is that clear? Okay, let's check. This is the one frame, this is the another frame. Then go to edit. Go to edit frame. Then join frame. Okay, तब भी आपका हो जाता है. Okay, so your frame will be added. Okay, now next same thing we have to understand for your slabs. So suppose what thing is there in commands, you have to understand dividing this slab. So suppose this slab is there and the beam is there like this. Just close this. Beam is there and I want to break this slab about this frame. So first select the slab, then select the frame and then go to edit shell and here divide shell. Just click over this and this will ask you to break into number of parts. So here I am not interested to divide these shells in number of parts. I want to break cookie cut floor object at selected frame. फ्लोर को ब्रेक करना है अबाउट द सिलेक्टेड फ्रेम. सो विद दीज ऑप्शन से अप्लाई. Is it okay? So it is divided into two parts. Hello. Yeah. And if you want to break this particular slab into number of parts, so let's say 3 by 3 or let's say 4 by 4. 4 by 4. Say apply. Is it okay? It is divided into 4 by 4 parts. Is that clear? So this is the option you can use to divide the or add the slab. So this for the dividing the slab. Then if you want to add these two part, if you want to add, okay, clear this. If you want to add these two part, these two slabs as a single slab, then go to editor and go to edit shells and here merge shells. Just click over this merge cell. A new dialog box will open and just say OK. Once you click on OK, so this will be converted into single shell. Is it okay? Hello. It is actually in single slab. So this is the way to add the slab. This is the way to break the slab. Is that clear? Yeah. So now suppose a slab is there like this. Just close this and the slab is there like this. Sorry. Okay, that all things we'll see in okay, I will explain at that time also. So if you want to uh, trim this slab at their edges like this beveled shape like this. Hello, sometimes balconies you will get like this, or the balconies you will get like this. Hello, so the slab suppose is there like this. And to do this, so what you have to do, just clear this off. First select the slab, then go to edit shells. Here chamfer slab corners, just click over this and select the joint from which you want to do this step. Okay, so just put the value, let's say 50 mm, or let's say 100 mm, 100 mm. Okay, or by 1 meter say 1000. So beveled edge chamfer say apply. Is it okay? Undo and previous selection and just put 2000, so you will understand more. Say apply. Is it okay? And for this slab, only for this front corner, I want this round circle by 2000, let's say 2000, say apply. Sorry, why it is not going to go? Sorry, first select the slab. Okay, okay, I think it is. Yeah. Just click this, select this, go to editor, go to edit and edit shells and chamfer the corner and put the value as 1000. Now say apply. Is it done? Hello? Yeah. So in this way you can edit your existing slab also. So this is all about the importance of one story, all story, similar story we have done. Commands of editing, the editing existing model for dividing the beam slabs and joining the beams and slab. Is that clear? Can you proceed? Okay. Yeah. Now assignment of point load, आपको पता है ये कैसे असाइन करते हैं? Yeah, you know very well how to assign the UDL. Hello. You also know very well how to assign UVL. So we need to discuss this or we can skip. Okay, so good. So we will proceed for the next how to define material property and section property. Okay. So we have to discuss how to define material properties and section properties. So just go back to your retabs. Okay. Then go to file, new metal, say no. Go with the third option, say okay. Just say with grid, say okay. So we have to see how to define the material properties. So go to define section. In the define section you will get the first option, material properties. See, before of starting any project you have to define the materials, which material you actually want to use for the structure. If it is RCC structure, so you have to choose the RCC material. If you want to design steel structure, so you need to decide the steel material. Everything you have to decide before the modeling. material properties. Suppose we have to analyze and design RCC structure. So the materials we have to define as, suppose I would like to use M20 grade of concrete. Hello, I would like to use M20 grade of concrete and Fe 500 grade of steel. These two material I want to use for our structure. Hello. So these two material we have to define. So go back. Okay, one more thing. What does mean by the M and what does mean by the 20? Mixed proportion, and 20 stands for characteristic strength of concrete. Okay, okay. So characteristic strength of concrete, or we can say compressive strength of the concrete. Okay, good. Now my next question is that what is the modulus of elasticity? What is the formula to calculate the modulus of elasticity of this concrete? Exactly, the formula in IS 456. Go and search. I don't have a time to show. Otherwise, I will. Yeah, 5000 under root of FCK is actually the formula to calculate the modulus of elasticity of your concrete material. Okay, and the density of the concrete is what? The density of the concrete RCC, for your RCC it is 25 kilonewton per meter cube, and for PCC how much it is? 24. So these all are the basic things you should know very well. This is very important for all those who are pursuing their bachelors and they are in their final year, and also for those who are pursuing their masters. So when you go to face any interview, so they will ask these basic questions. They are not going to ask about the surveying, they are not going to ask about the geotechnical, they are not going to ask about the fluid mechanics. If you are actually going to get the job for as a structural engineer in the structural design consultancy, and when you say that I know the ETABS software, so this all data, why I am asking, because these all values you have to put in ETABS software. So they will check you about all these basic things. Are you getting my point? Yeah, so it's very important for you know all these things. So these basic questions they are asking only, and most of the time I heard that I actually seen that the students are failing to say that the density of the concrete, these formulas and meaning of the 20, meaning of the M. Okay, they are failing of answering these questions, these silly questions. Are you getting my point? Yeah, so that's actually very important to know all these things. What is the density of the steel? 745. Anyone else? Yeah, yes. So it should be what? 7850. So very important for you all to know, it should be 7850. Now my next question, what is the conversion factor from kg to kilonewton? My question is that what is the conversion? 9.81. Okay, anyone else? Shri Nawaz 78.5. Anyone else? Kilonewton to kg, kg to kilonewton. No, 9.81 is not. Okay. Let's try to understand. I'm trying to make it more easy. Suppose a slab is there. Hello, you all are there? You all are with me? Yeah. A slab is there as per the IS 875. As per the IS 875 Part 2, the live load over the slab for the residential and normal slab, you have to take 2 kilonewton per meter square. Is it correct? It is one more important thing the students they don't know. We are not going to assign this 2 kilonewton for entire area. This is for 1 meter square area. This is for only this part. For this part, we are actually going to assign 2 kilonewton per meter square area. Are you getting my point? Hello? Okay, first thing, now this is 1 meter by 1 meter. So, as per the codal requirement, as per the codal suggestion, we are assigning 2 kilonewton over the slab. It means that कोड क्या कंसिडर करता है, कितने आदमी यहाँ पर खड़े हो सकते हैं, यहाँ पर एज पर दिस लोडिंग हम लोग क्या कंसिडर कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पर कितने पर्सन खड़े हो रहे हैं, कितने पर्सन वहां पर हम लोग कितने पर्सन का लोड वहां पर असाइन कर रहे हैं, लाइव लोड 2 kilonewton. Is it correct? But my question is that हम लोग ये 2 किलोन्यूटन आया कहाँ से, कैसे कंसिडर कर रहे हो आप 2 किलोन्यूटन? So we are assigning, but how this value comes? What actually we are considering over this slab, over this area 1 meter by 1 meter. This is not for entire. This is for 2 kilonewton per meter square. So we are considering this loading for this area only. So for this you need to understand the conversion factor from kilonewton to kg. So if you want to convert from kilonewton to kg, so the conversion factor is what? Exact conversion factor 101.97. What is it is? 101.97. So this will become from kilonewton to kg. So 2 kilonewton is there. So if you want to make it in kg, so multiplied by 101.97, how much it will become in kg? 203.94. or round of conversion you can take. While practice we are taking actually 100. So how much it become? Approximately 200. Approximation if you like to take, so you can take 100. Now अब आप बता सकते हो यहाँ पर हम लोग कितना परसेंट का लोडिंग लेते हैं? 200 kg. 1% का एवरेज लोड कितना होता है? 60 to 70 kg. I can say, hello, can I say 60 to 70? Yeah. Now tell me how many number of person can stand here, can be consider, can be actually considering here? 2 to 3% actually we are considering here. अभी क्लियर हुआ सारा? So that is actually, so what is the conversion? Yeah, basic, just find the basic, but this is actually the conversion. Okay, yeah, you search it. Okay, so this is the conversion 101.97. So most of the time when you go to face any interview, they are asking about this also. What is the conversion from kilonewton to kg and kg to kilonewton? Is that clear? Can we proceed? So what we are discussing? So actually, okay, we are discussing about defining of the materials. Okay, so just go back and go to define, go to materials, go to add a new material. So you see some by default materials will be there, so don't consider these materials, let it be. Go to add new materials and go to regions and define India. As we are Indian, so we have to define India. Material type, so it will be what? Concrete. And as per the concrete material type, the rest of these things will be adjusted. Standard will be Indian, no problem. Grade will be what? M30. So many grades are there, 15, 20, 25, 30 and so on. So here I am interested to take M20. Just say okay. So what is the weight per unit value? Hello. So before of that, material name M20 grade. Hello. If you want to make any change in name, you can do this. Material type is concrete, directional, symmetry type, isotropic, orthotropic. Study about this. This is a theoretical concept. Okay. And specific weight, specific mass. It doesn't matter. Let it be as it is. And weight per unit volume. How much it is? 24.9926. This is the exact. But for our memory, for remembering the value, what we are taking? Exactly 25. Hello. Yeah, but exact is what? 24.9926. And in kg, just multiply this value 24.9926. Multiply by what? 101.97. How much you are getting? Is it correct? Hello. Yeah, so that's actually in kg. Just go come down. Modulus of elasticity, check it once. 5000 square root of 20. Keep the calci with you. Sorry, 20. 5000 under root of 20. Is it correct? Yeah. Then rest of Poisson's ratio is there. Coefficient thermal expansion is there. Shear modulus is there. Let all the things as it is. It is not much affecting your concrete grade, most important things you need to make sure this value modulus of elasticity. Is that clear? Hello? Yeah. Then go to modify show material property. Just click over this and make sure that characteristic strength should be 20, or it will be, don't worry. Okay, now say okay, and rest of all other things for the advanced analysis I will discuss. See, for non-linear analysis, what does mean by the linear, non-linear, where it is to perform, that we will discuss in the array structure. Okay, so right now say okay. So this material will be in your material list M20. Is it okay? Now again go to add new material and concrete, and here I want to add M70 grade of concrete. Is it visible here? No. Then what you have to do? That's a problem or not? I need to use for my structure M70 grade of concrete. What I have to do? Okay, so take M60 grade and say okay. So all the properties will be as per M60, just change it to M70. Is it correct? 25 will be there, all the things will be there. Modulus of elasticity you have to check. 5000 under root of 70. Now find this value and put this value here. Is it correct? Okay, whatever you are getting, you have to put that value here. Okay, okay, let me show you how much it is. Okay, tell me. 833.01. Is it? Okay, 001. Okay, it may be. Okay, then modify. So it should be what? Also, if you want, you make change it as 70. So it is done. Say okay. Now say okay. So the grade will be added there. Sorry, material will be added there. Is that clear? Hello? Yeah. Then add a new material property, and Indian, it will be. Now we have to define the rebar. Sometimes we are calling it as steel, but the more right term is what? Rebar, for the reinforcement. Hello? Yeah. So here when you click on the materials, so steel, concrete, aluminum, cold framed, many things are there, but one steel is there and rebar is there. So steel for your steel structure, mild steel is there, and rebar is your reinforcement. So select rebar, don't do the mistake. When you click on rebar, so all the grades will be available here. 250, 415, 500, 550. Suppose I just want to take FE 500. So take 500, say okay. So the level is what? What is the full form of HYSD? High yield deformed steel bar. So just change it to हम लोगों का क्या प्रैक्टिस होता है, हम लोग ऐसे लिखते हैं या फिर FE 500 लिखते हैं? Yes. So as per your convenience, you can change. My practice is FE 500. So I would like to go with this. Is it correct? So you can make the change. Then material type will be rebar, directionality will be uniaxial, all the things will be as it is. Now the density of the steel is what? 7850, and in kilonewton it is here. And modulus of elasticity is 2000. Go to modify. When you go to modify, this is the yield strength, this is the ultimate strength. Hello? Yeah. So stress strain diagram, it may be in your knowledge. This is the strain. Is it? Hello? Is it in your knowledge or not? Yeah. So this is the ultimate point, and this is what? This is the yield point. This is what? This is the ultimate point, and this is the yield point. So this is actually the yield limit. This is the yield limit, and beyond this yield limit, this is the ultimate point. So ultimate strength will be more or yield strength will be more? Which one? Kindly mute your mic. Hello, who is there? Ultimate is more. So here yield strength is 500. No doubt that will be 500. Then ultimate strength is what? That it depends on you. some consultants they take 1.15, they are going to increase by 15%. Some consultants they use 1.125. Okay, some consultants they this as per your choice. The increase factor you have to choose. एक्चुअली आपको ये एक्चुअल फाइंड आउट करने के लिए आपको फिर प्रैक्टिकली करना पड़ेगा, उसकी स्ट्रेंथ निकालना पड़ेगा. आर यू गेटिंग? हेलो, या आपका मटेरियल कहाँ पर यील्ड हो रहा है, आपका मटेरियल कहाँ पर अल्टीमेट स्ट्रेंथ को रीच कर रहा है. दैट ऑल थिंग्स यू हैव टू डू इन लैबोरेटरी एंड यू हैव टू परफॉर्म इट. बट टू बी कंसिडर फॉर द एनालिसिस दिस अपॉन यू by some factor you can increase the value. Okay, so ETABS क्या factor लेता है? Let's find 545 divided by 500. Find out 1.09. So we can say by 1% it is going to increase. So you can take it as 1.15 by 1.5%. Okay. Sorry, 15% we can say. So just put a 1.15 multiplied by 500. So it will be 575. Or you can take, suppose if you want to go with the safer side. So if I am taking 500, ultimate also I am going to take as 500. So it is on safer side or unsafe side. आपके मटेरियल का स्ट्रेंथ आपको 500 से ज्यादा मिलने वाला है, बट मैं क्या कंसीडर कर रहा हूं 500. So is it safer or unsafer? Are you getting the point? Yeah. So that's why if you want to take, so you can take you can increase the value by some factor. Let's say 1.15 multiplied by 500, or also you can take the same value. And these two value are actually for the non-linear analysis. This is for non-linear, this is for the linear. So if you are going to make any change here, so there will be no use in your analysis, because here for our structure we are going to perform the linear analysis. This very advanced method of analysis that is not actually needed to discuss here. Is that clear? Hello? Yeah. Now say okay. Now say okay. So this material will be added there. Is that clear? Hello? So in this way you can define the material. So shall we conclude the session? So lot of things we have discussed today. Is that okay? So practice with the recorded session. Okay. So this is all about today. We will meet tomorrow.